Humans, I am your herald of the gods. Look at it. Now look at me. And welcome back to the Culture Guys channel with your boy Mike. So, Denzel Washington. Denzel. My nigga. So apparently he has been on a press run for Gladiator 2 recently. And he says that Ryan Coogler has written him into Black Panther 3. Now, I know there was rumors about Denzel possibly being in the MCU that goes back, several months ago. And it seems to me that the Marvel and Disney are recruiting the heavy hitters for this probably final phase of what they're trying to do. Now, I knew there was going to be a Black Panther 3. I figured it was coming. Even though Chadwick, is gone. God rest his soul. But I figured they were going to figure out a way to do it. Now, what role will he play in Black Panther 3? Nobody knows. I'm guessing that based on all of the villainous roles that Denzel has played and how well he plays it, of course, in my favorite movie of all time, Training Day. We talked about this in another video. My top 2 favorite movies of all time. Well, I think of the best movies of all time. Gladiator 1 and Training Day. And turns out Denzel is in Gladiator 2, which is crazy. But I think he's going to play a role that is going to branch off of, well, first of all, I think Killmonger's role in terms of what he represents, I think that villain story arc is going to continue in Black Panther 3 somehow. I don't know, whether it be a cousin or somebody that's related to Killmonger is going to carry on his legacy. And I bet you Denzel is going to have something to do with that. I can see him being, the pro-black, anti-Wakanda, we need to open and share with the whole world and, whole type of thing, which they're already doing, after the first Black Panther. But that's the kind of role I see him playing in now. Denzel himself says that, he doesn't really know he doesn't have too many roles left. He wants to do things that are going to challenge him or do things that he hasn't done yet. And I can see a lot of the actors that, years ago, you could tell that they were trying to stay far, far away from the comic book hero genre. You can tell that they didn't want to be, because what ends up happening is just like Christopher Reeves, just like, we can go with Michael Keaton, just like I won't even say Heath Ledger, but so I can name so many different characters that played Batman or that played Superman. Once they play them for so long, back in the 90s anyway, in the 80s, once you play a character like that's a superhero or a comic book character, typically you get pigeonholed in that way, because you have to put aside your schedule to do the sequel of the movie, then the other movie, and then, and then make guest appearances here and there. And typically I don't know how it is around the rest of the world, but the American public, we tend to only know you for that role. And I can understand an actor, on the rise or in his prime, not wanting to dedicate the next 7 years of his life to being one character. If you've got a phenomenal, very, all around actor like Denzel, who is very strong at what he does and takes it very seriously. Yeah, I can tell he wouldn't have wanted to be pigeonholed. Denzel has played so many different types of roles, even though he's like, I call it the Will Smith effect. Denzel is Denzel Washington in every role to me, but he does it so well and he plays each role so good. Usually the writing of each movie is so good. Even if it's not good, Denzel lifts it to another level. He's that powerful of an actor. There are very few actors that are like him. So I can understand him not being pigeonholed into being one character. I don't think he's going to play a main character, but I could be wrong. He could be playing Dormammu or something like that later on down the line. Who knows? But I'm excited to see it. again, I think that Denzel's, based on what he's saying, he said he's 70 years old, and he doesn't know how many more roles he has left. But it looks like this is gonna be the final leg of his Hollywood acting career. So that's cool to see. I just thought it was dope. I wanted to bring this news to y'all. Man, get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And I'll see y'all in the next video. You better pull up and don't do it for me. Do it for the God.